Welcome back to the Jack Pack Podcast. We're JD, Aston, Colin, and Kristen. We are a group of Baylor students where each week we look into a local Waco business and use this as a resource for other Baylor students for what to do in Waco. This week, we're going to take a look into Central Goods, which is a local Waco business that features 22 different vendors of antique and vintage goods. And we kind of went in and we're just going to kind of discuss our opinions of Central Goods. I'll let everyone introduce themselves first off. I am JD Peterson. I'm a junior marketing and advertising major.
I'm Colin Sebastian. I am also a junior, and I am a journalism and communications major.
I'm Aston Crosby. I'm a senior communications major. Thanks for having me on this week, JD.
Totally.
Hey, so I'm Kristen. I'm a psychology and advertising major, and I'm also a senior. Thanks for having me.
Amazing. So I kind of just want to hear everyone's opinions of Central Goods. We were in there last week and just kind of browsing, getting a feel for the store. I'll start with Kristen and her opinions of Central Goods, what you thought of it, what the vibe was of the store, what you liked, what you didn't like.
Yeah.
All the stuff.
As soon as I walked in, I saw just a really colorful 70s couch.
Yeah.
And then behind it, historical, or I guess not historical, but really prominent musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows Dolly Parton,
Yeah.
Johnny Cash, all those. And when I asked the owner about it, she was saying how all those things are handmade and they sell that, constantly, and it's recycled ceiling tiles, which I thought was pretty cool. I also thought the place was bigger than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
In the front, they have a bunch of, colorful and smaller items, but once you go into the back, you can get some really big, antique dressers, tables.
Yeah, it was interesting how the store was split up, because the front, when you first walk in, it was just a bunch of vintage clothes, and then they have that entire back area that's just full of each different vendor's goods that they sell. Definitely, I completely agree. It was way bigger than I thought it was going to be. And I think we all went in there for the first time together, right?
Yep.
None of us had been in there before.
No, I've been in there before.
Okay.
I came back over the summer, and my friends that were living here, they were talking about this new cool business that opened, and so I went with them. And my roommate actually got a little vintage side table for our room, so it was really cool. And then whenever I joined this class and I figured out that we partnered with Central Goods, I was really excited just because I had such a great experience there already, and just getting to work with them throughout the semester has been really cool.
Yeah, totally.
I love that. What does your side table look like?
It's wooden. She wanted just something that I don't know, wasn't too extra for our room, but they had really good prices with it, and it fits perfectly with our room aesthetic.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I really love the variety that the store offers. Like JD said, when you first walk in, it's a lot of vintage clothes. They have jackets, shirts, pants, and then you go to the back and there's just a lot of furniture and tchotchkes for your house and everything like that. So yeah, I just love the variety that the store offers.
Yeah. And I know, okay, so when we went there, actually, did you buy something when we went there too, Colin?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
So both Colin and Aston, when we went there, bought clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's now one of my favorite sweatshirts. I'm not even kidding, I was going to wear it today, but
No way.
it got too hot. But I got a really cool older brown sweatshirt from Breckenridge, and then I also got a t-shirt from the 90s that was a Texas Rangers baseball shirt.
Cool.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I went, I got an early 2000s vintage wrestling t-shirt with Batista on it, and I also got Oh, an Indian
So-
chief.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
got a shirt with an Indian chief on it. Yeah, it was really cool. Vintage, dark gray. Had the little Indian chief on it. It was super, super nice.
Yeah. So I think we can all agree that we had like really good experience with Central Goods. We all thought it was cool. We also got a chance to connect with the owners, and they're really cool. They have a really cool background within the industry, and it was just a really good experience all around with this local Waco business. So that was just a brief overview of a new business in the Waco area that really caters towards Baylor students. We all agree that it's a really cool spot, and that's what we covered this week with the Jack Pack. Please join us next week as we uncover Chaw Community and take a deeper look into that business. Everyone?
Oh.
Good?
See you next
Thanks
week.
for
See you next week.